Yo, what's up, guys? We're going to be doing a quick UI tutorial today since I've gotten a couple of people ask me in the comments in my last couple of videos. Really appreciate the support, everything like that, the past couple of days as I've been posting some more content. I only have 20 minutes before the servers go down for maintenance, so I'm going to try to make this quick. After starters, we'll open up the escape menu. We'll go to the Edit HUD mode here, and this will bring up this UI where we've got all of our little widgets here that we can play with. Up at the top here, we've got the profile menu. Here you can create a new profile, edit your existing profiles, and so forth if you want to mess around with different layouts. I'm going to go ahead and put my code for my current UI in the description of this video. So if you guys want to just import it and play around with it, move things around, you can. But in the meantime, I'll kind of show you how I did this to begin with if you just want to set up your own UI in the way that you like it. So for instance here, I've got my, and I'll turn these on to be visible, but these are all of my actual action bars down here at the bottom. As you can see, I've got all my keybinds set for all of my abilities here, kind of in a layout that I like them, but since I have these keybinds already memorized, I don't actually need these bars visible on my screen since they just add more clutter. I go ahead and turn those off. So if you get to a point where you feel comfortable with your keybinds, you can go ahead and do the same. Then lastly, I've taken the extra ability bars that you have over on this right corner by default. You can just click and drag extra ability bars like that. And when you grab an extra ability bar, you can, first of all, enable it and then modify the amount of slots that you want to show. So that's exactly what I did with these two bars here. I just modified the settings here, the size, make it a little bit smaller, and then I put my cooldowns in an order that made sense to me personally, that I like to see. And then I set them up on my bar, just moved them into place kind of like that. And similarly with my rage bar, I just modified the size a little bit. With my swing timer, I changed the rotation so that it was a default, it's like going vertical. I wanted mine to be horizontal, right in line with my rage bar. So I just tweaked it, moved it around, shuffled it. I also have a extra ability bar here for just my interrupt, and then I have my ultimate ability here so I can better keep track of it. And then lastly, I like to have my buffs here. By default, these are up in the top right corner of the screen. Not really something that's super optimal to keep an eye on while you're playing the game, and I think it's important to be tracking your buffs, like my Thunder Call most importantly. I can see right here when I'm in my Thunder Call, I'll see how many seconds I have. Same with my ultimate, so I know how to maximize the use of it, making sure I'm getting in as many abilities as I can in the remaining seconds that it's up. And then lastly, I just moved out my party frames out here to the side, and I just kind of changed the settings on them to have them expanding up. And then lastly, what you want to do is you want to enable click-through. This way, you don't accidentally click any of these abilities while you're actually playing the game. And I'll show you what that looks like here real quick. As you can see, I'm clicking, and I'm not even getting any tooltips or anything like that over these. But that should cover everything as far as with my UI. Love how customizable it is in this game just out the gate. There's a lot of things that I think could be improved upon. I feel like the the buff bar, I'd like to be able to pick and choose what I can see, so I can just track my own cooldowns and my own buffs personally. Same with the boss timers. I'd like to be able to customize them to be different size and expand in different directions and so forth. But just little things for the most part. The way it works right now is functional for me, and I'm pretty happy with it. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today since we're going to have maintenance for the next couple of hours. I'm going to try to get back in once it's over and get some more gameplay footage. Hopefully get some good runs in. I'm going to try to get my capstone done within the next day or two so I can get into Paragon, and then we'll keep pushing from there. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.